Oh. Was that? A door? Huh? Is what? Oh, sorry to wake you, Tita. I'm just gonna make sure I locked up properly, okay? I'll be right back, so you just snuggle up and go back to sleep, okay? Okay. Go back soon, Estelle. Aww. She's so cute. Must fight the pinching urges. Actually, that would be kind of cool, so let's not. Okay, gotta calm down. That was probably just Shara or Chloe. Better double check the beds and lock them. Ich vermute, das ist tatsächlich Shara. Hier ist Chloe. Well, she's out like a broken light. She really freaked out when I told her she'd be resting in Joshua's room. Really kind of adorable. Dean, everyone, what should Chloe. We'll both do our best, okay? Oh, the fog's still really crazy. Das lange her. Anyway, let's check the first floor. Das ist eigentlich schade, man kann. Ich fände es schön, wenn ich jetzt auch einfach ein Charakterporträt noch hätte neu. Shower? Oh, Estelle, is something wrong? I heard a sound and got up to check it out. I thought it might be you. It was, I'm sorry. Being able to wake when you stand it's right to change your environment. Now you're acting like a proper bracer. Well, I don't know about that. I think I'm just nervous. I've got a lot on my mind and I feel kinda confused. I see. So hey, are the cards showing you anything? Let's take a look. The inverted emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, inexperience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Wow, I don't really get how one card can have that much meaning. And what do you mean by uncertainty regarding my enemies? I didn't draw that card for you, Estelle. Sounds like you think some of it does apply to you, though. This wouldn't have anything to do with what you spoke with Mr. Burns about, would it? Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle. I'm really not trying to rush you. I do think getting it off your chest would help, though, once you're ready. Shara, do you have a few minutes? Honey, you're practically my little sister. You have all my minutes. That's what older sisters are for. Aw, Shara. Could you take a look at this? A photo? What in... what is this? Answers one question at least. I can see why you've been so distracted. Yeah, I bet she's with them as a front of sorts or for whatever clandestine work he's doing. Yes, I see. With them he can do the sorts of things he couldn't easily do if he was having to maintain a bracer's face. I wonder what his goals are though. Shara, aren't you just a little bit surprised? To be completely honest, I was expecting far worse. I remember hearing that the soldiers attacked during the bandit raid were simply knocked unconscious, not killed. I'm certain Joshua's skill had a lot to do with that. Yeah, that's true. Getting caught on film was a bit careless of him, though. I should demand better of a student of mine. Well, to be fair, it was Dorothy who took it. Sometimes as well, it's like the hand of a goddess is guiding her pictures or something. She does seem possessed of the camera of miracles, yes. So, Shara, could I hand this photo off to Einer or Eilen? As a rule, bracers have only one obligation, that is, to come to the aid of civilians who are unjustly harmed and to prevent just such acts whenever possible. So let me ask you, is Joshua a danger to the citizenry? Will he work with the Capuas to bring terror to the bird skies? Well, no, he'd never do something like that. When you have exactly zero obligation to report anything. And there's no reason to say anything either, as I, too, am confident Joshua presents no danger. Ultimately, it comes down to whether you believe in Joshua or not. Or is that actually an ongoing question? I do believe in him. I do trust him. I'm just so worried. He's out there somewhere, and I don't know where, and he's got those cold, unfeeling eyes. He looks like he doesn't care what happens to himself. I almost want to talk to Dad and try to get Joshua put into protective custody or something. Estelle. But then, what did I do all of this for? Wasn't this all because I wanted to bring Joshua back myself? But then maybe I'm just being a selfish little girl? And oh yeah, once I get this far in, the headache sets in. I see. I wouldn't worry, Estelle. You come to an end in your own way. I wouldn't fret. What do you mean? From the sound of it, you have a fairly good grasp of your feelings on this. All you've lost sight of is what you want to actually do. You'll find the answer you need if you take it one step at a time. I know you will. Sure. You already seem a lot calmer now than when you got off the airship. You certainly seem to know what you need to do right now, at least. Yeah, that's true. When I heard that Alyssa's mom and Luke had both collapsed, I actually felt kinda motivated, you know? Like I can't sit around in my own little rain cloud. My own problems seemed to fade into the distance a little after it. Oh, great. Now I think I sound like a vapid flightly pom. I don't know about that, though you're definitely cute enough to be a pom. I do think you should keep moving forward. You've always solved your problems best by putting one foot in front of the other, without stopping. Thanks, Shara. Now I sound like a charging rhinoceros, not a pom. Still, really, thanks. I think I kinda see the answer in the distance now. I hardly did anything special. Anyway, Joshua's doing pretty well for himself now, isn't he? I never thought he and that bandit girl would be a match, but they are cute together. Oh, wait, no, you're getting in on that? We don't know if there's anything going on there, you know? Ooh, you think not? She is a very strong-willed, boyish sort of girl, and yet beneath that, there's a sort of deeply bird sense of refinement to her. That sounds like just the kind of girl Joshua would snuggle tenderly with. Sure. Did you become a perverted old man while I wasn't looking or something? The thought seeped into your brain, didn't it? If they overcome perils together, the soil will become fertile with affection. Oh, but Estelle, why are you worried? Someone steal Joshua from you, all you have to do is take back your man. Bright versus Kapua, a struggle to the death. Note to self, never talk to Shara about anything in the future. At all. Ever. I'm joking, Estelle, really. So, if you want to worry about Joshua, that would be the thing I'd worry about more in you shoes. You two are at that age, after all. Oh, believe me, I'm plenty worried on that front, too. Like this Chloe, for starters. Nothing. I totally said nothing. Anyway, even despite all that, I'm actually a lot calmer now. I think I'm going to get back to bed. Are you going to stay up, Shell? No, I won't be too long in getting back to bed myself. Agate and the others had a point about getting some rest. That's true. What is it? Shara, there's something you're worried about? Huh. Well, a little perhaps. Give me a day or two, Estelle, and we can talk about it then. Well, okay. I promise I won't worry about it too much then. Just keep your own advice in mind, okay? Don't drive yourself crazy or anything. Don't worry. I've got a bothersome little sister to handle all the crazy in my life. Alright. Well, good night, Shara. Good night, Estelle. Kann sein, dass die Person, diese Frau im schwarzen Kleid kennt Shara, oder? The inverted emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, inexperience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Losing sight of what you want to do. I wonder who I was really talking about. Und jetzt hat sie zweimal den Inverted Emperor gezogen. Das ist interessant. Wow, is it me or is it thicker than yesterday? Yes, it's definitely getting worse. I hope I get the others okay. At this point, good question. Even if it was just a patrol, I'm kind of worried. Let's get to the guild house. We should be able to hear about last night along with anything else. Good idea. Aber erstmal da. Nice. Ein Karpfen. Aber das wäre mal hier so ein. Oh wow. Gut. Ja, ist tatsächlich ein bisschen dicker geworden, der Nebel. Morning. Good morning. Ah, good morning. There you are. You slept well last night, I hope? Yes, thanks. Definitely recharged my batteries. Why not necessary? The rest actor was appreciated. Thank you too. The night patrol wasn't too rough, I hope? Thank you for doing that. Ha, not at all. We slept in shifts, so we're fine. Cool if there's one of us still passed out at the hotel. I'm guessing you mean Olivier? Wow, so he really did do his part last night? Haha, that he did. He wouldn't stop complaining, but I think some of it was just for show. He did his job well. We'll be sure to thank him later then. So, what's the situation? Did anything happen overnight? The night patrol may have been a good idea, because we've heard no new reports of people collapsing, but it's as we feared. All of yesterday's victims are still out cold, and still completely unresponsive. Oh man, that's awful. Also, do we know of any changes to the fog? I swear sick event was yesterday, but at this point, I'm not sure I can trust myself to make a judgment. No, it's definitely getting thicker. Not only that, but we do have reports of the size of the cloud expanding as well. The entirety of the Marga Trail is now blanketed all the way to the mine entrance, apparently. Really? Crap. This gets much worse. Keeping people safe will be impossible. Well, it's not all bad news. Between the report from us and others, the Royal Army agreed to dispatch 2 full squads here. They'll take over the defense of the city proper. Really? Sweet. Yes, they'll be coming from Bozy over the Verte Butch. That'll be a relief. The army can take care of the city. That leaves the 3 to investigate the entire region. Right on. This gives us a chance. We need to find that old boss clown and bury her. I guess that our suspect must be concealing herself in the region's more remote areas. But that gives us a huge amount of ground to cover. Yeah, Rolent as a region isn't that big, but just the 7 of us can't search the whole thing with a fine-tooth comb. I wonder if there's anything specific we should do? Well, on that note, how about I press gang you into helping with the evacuation of civilians to the city? Huh? Evacuating? Seems all but certain that the comas occur within the fog. Now the fog's reach is growing. Like I said, we received word earlier that it's reached the Amalga mine, and it's also reached the Purcell farm. The Purcell farm too now. I see. So we need to bring the Purcells and the miners back into the city, where the army unit can keep them safe then. Yes, you can consider it a guild-assigned mission. Pay no all? Think you could do that before you go looking for them? Keeping the city safe does take priority, I guess. As I remember, the mine is some distance from the city, yes? And it sounds like the same is true for this Purcell farm. If that's the case, it would be wise to split into 2 groups. We needn't take all 7 of us to one location. As much as I'm sure Will and Cherry Purcell would love to see a small army of braces show up at their doors, I agree. Well, speaking of which, can we go to the farm then? It's run by a family of an old friend. Ah, I see. Agate, Olivia, and I will evacuate for mine then. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Come on, let's go haul Blondie out of bed. Haul me out of bed? What cool summoning is this? Ah, you're awake. Why are you strumming your lute? Ah, my rose, but for weather's cast a pall on men's hearts this day. I thought to perhaps brighten the mood a little with a lovely serenade. Consider it a ray of sunshine, piercing through the gloom, courtesy of Olivia Lenheim. How the hell can you be so cheery so early? It does sound like you were actually doing your part out there, though. I'll admit, you can be a good guy when you want to be, Olivier. Indeed, well done. Ha ha ha, I merely did my duty as a gentleman and defender of love. To be honest, I'd thought about stopping by Estelle's home while I was on patrol for a visit. But the fog was so thick I could barely even find the city gate. It was a tragedy, I tell you. Seriously, just when I was reversing my opinion of you, let me get Olivia up to speed. A very bracer-like mission, hmm? Very well, allow me to help. Come, let us away to the farm with the fair lady. We said you're coming with us. The hell? Are you getting it wrong on purpose at this point? Ooh, I did not realize you wanted me so badly, Agate. Why? If you keep being that forceful, you scare me away, my lover. Okay, hang on. I am not your... What, lover? I didn't know you were. Tita, don't listen to a word he says, okay? And, well, so much for any hope of taking this job seriously. Better than being too serious. Anyway, if we fulfilled our tomfoolery quotient for the day, we really should get to work. Yeah, we should. Really. We're off to the mine then. Farewell for now, fair ladies. Right, so we should get to the Purchase farm on the double. After you, Estelle. Stay, Estelle. You said a friend of yours lives there, right? Uh-huh, she's an old friend from Sunday school named Theo Purcell. She lives out there with the rest of the family. Her grandfather, Father Franz, her grandmother Hannah, and her two siblings, Bull and Sherry. We will be escorting minors, not counting Tita since she's armed, so we'll have to stay alert on this one. Well, we're off, Einer. Good luck out there. Und wir hier... Ah, nee. Eine Quest? Nee. Erst nachdem wir wieder zurück sind. Okay, ist wirklich deutlich dichter geworden. Holy. Wie sah ich hier aus? Sind noch ein paar, nicht mehr so viele. Oh hey! Who's Man Halt? Mr. Ashton, hi. Estelle, hello, and Sherazade with you, I see. You're on some guild work, I take it. Yeah, we are, you see. Wait, what's coming to guard Rolent? Is that... Yes, that's us. We'll be protecting the city along with reinforcement from the Haken Gate. I see. Thank you, sir. As always, the duty of the Royal Army is to protect Her Majesty's subjects. How's Rolent looking? Well, the fog's getting thicker, but there haven't been any new coma cases. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Ashton. Yes, about Luke. From what I've been told, he simply isn't waking up. There's no threat to his health otherwise. You don't need to avoid the topic for my sake. But right now, we both need to focus on our job. I suspect that's the best way we can help save Luke. Mr. Ashton. That's very true. Ashton, please take care of the city first. Absolutely. Leave it to us. Men, listen up. Rolent's direct ahead. Directly ahead. I want patrol teams to begin the round the instant our boots hit the pavement. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Is that Luke's? Yeah, Mr. Ashton is Luke's father. I'm sure he's really beside himself with worry, but he's trying not to show it. He seems like a very strong kind of man. Yes, we'll have to do our best to. Come on, first the farm isn't too far ahead, if I remember correctly. Yep, da erinnerst du dich korrekt. Bin schon da. Oh man, there wasn't even any fog here yesterday. Yes, let's go blame the situation with Mr. Purcell. I doubt even Franz would try to go and make a delivery out in this mess. I hope, anyway. Well, knowing Mr. Purcell, I don't know. That was... no. Sure. Come on. Well, why don't I get me God? What the heck are these? Monsters made of fog? Whoa, we've no time for debate. Take him down. I guess? Die sehen ein bisschen aus wie Nosferatu, I guess. Aber nur ein bisschen. Weapon attack almost never hit. Gut zu wissen. Eigentlich nur Erde am besten, ha? Stone Hammer. Stone Hammer. Weil du kannst mal Stone Impacto machen. Nice. So. Zack und zack. Und zack. Das sind schön viel EP für Tita, aber sie ist halt auch ein bisschen hinterher vom Level. Did we beat them? Yes, but they were simply a roadblock. We need to find the Purcells now. Right. What? Why it's locked? Let's look for another way in. Huh. Ah. Die sind schon alle, no. Mr. Purcell? Cheryl, Will. Miss Purcell, Theo. No, no. I'm sorry, Estelle. They're all asleep. The ones over here are too. No. We failed again. Estelle, I'm sorry. Damn it all. Looked like whoever's doing this knew what we were planning. That woman in black? Ah, there's no doubt in my mind. Estelle, let's carry them to bed. Can you show us where their rooms are? Yeah. Right, they are in bed at least. I wish I had some idea what to do now, though. Estelle, I know this is a shock, but you must put it aside. If you can't, you won't be able to help them. But it's all because I'm not good at this. I'm not even half the boy than my father is. I've put everyone in so much danger because I'm useless. Damn it, I've acted all strong and confident, but it's all just an act. How am I supposed to fix something like this? Estelle. Huh? Charizard? Estelle. We're all a pack of fools, Estelle. I make mistakes constantly myself, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give up. Agate, Sin, and yes, even Cassius. We all do what we can, even as we are painfully aware of our own shortcomings. Even Dad? I wonder, do you remember how Cassius didn't make it in time when your mother died? He's never given himself for that, but he still overcame it to walk the path of a bracer. He never stopped moving forward and always did what he could to protect the people most important to him. Even in the army, he's still striding forward day by day, even if he's uncertain. So Estelle, what will you do? You don't need to overthink it. Just go with what your feeling deep inside tells you. I don't really have an answer, but I want to keep moving forward to protect the people important to me. Even I'm an idiot right now, I can't stop just because I screwed up. That's my Estelle. Sorry, Sarah. Guess I'm just an annoying little sister, eh? Don't worry, honey. Besides, the bigger a pain the kid is, the cuter they are when they're all grown up. Sorry, you two. I didn't mean to make a big scene or anything. I was a bit surprised, but I never realized how close you and Sarah are, Estelle. I'm kind of jealous now. It was inspiring to watch, actually. Oh, hey. But, Sarah, what do we do? We need to get back to the gatehouse, but I can't just leave Tio and everyone like this. It is a problem. One of us is going to have to stay here, but no worries, I got that covered. Oh. Hi, Kevin. Oh. What? Is that... Hello, lady, that's Kevin. Remember Priest, Squadrider, met heroism? Man, we just met in Ganze. Wasn't expecting to see you again. Hand of ages at work, I tell ya. What are you doing here, Kevin? Well, it's pretty simple. Last night we got a panicked report about fog, illness, and possibly the end of the world from Father Divine. So, in my capacity as one of the Gralsritter, I decided to pop on over and see what was what. Wasn't quite back just to hack my way through monster-infested foggy roads. I only got here late this morning. When I checked in at the local Bracer Guild, I heard the stealth team was over here working, so... Okay, I think I get the idea. Meaning the Hand of Adius wasn't involved at all and you're being a creepy stalker again. No, what gave you that idea? Putting that aside, what do you mean when you say no worries? Alright, well, I did overhear you guys talking about staying behind. You all go back, I got this covered. Huh? Are you sure, Father? Hey, this sort of thing is part of a priest's job. I do have some medical training, so leave your friends to me. Thank you, Father Graham. I'm definitely willing to chalk this one in the Divine Providence column at this point. Alright, let's get back to Rolent. Okay. Kevin, please take care of everyone. Leave it to me. Kevin mal wieder mit dem Klatsch-Play hier. Kevin ist halt wirklich ein MVP. Ich würde mir auch wünschen, dass er mal länger mit der Gruppe bleibt. Ich möchte noch ganz gern ein bisschen mehr Dynamik zwischen ihm und den Gruppenleuten sehen. Ich hoffe, wir kriegen irgendwann, falls wenn wir Joshua zurückbekommen, hoffentlich kriegen wir dann mal Szenen zwischen Joshua und Kevin. Ich glaube, das könnten lustige Gespräche werden.